Hello, Martin here with this week's Property Clinic. Your chance to ask me questions on hashtag AskMartinMonday, on my Twitter at TVMartinRoberts, and then I sort of expand on those questions here in the Property Clinic on my YouTube channel, Martin Roberts Property Tidbits. Yes, I did scratch my ear then. There you go. Early on in the proceedings, I'm doing something really random. Make sure you like this video. What have you seen so far that make you like it? Nothing at all. Not to worry. Just bear with me. You can like at any point during the video. And subscribe if you can be bothered. Be nice. You know, you're a free man or woman, so do what you want. Please subscribe. Anyway, yeah, hi, how are you? How's your week? All a bit random, right? Still random. It's like, don't want to watch the news. God, it's hard not to let it get you down, isn't it? When will it ever end? Anyway, voila. Meanwhile, in a futile attempt to take you away from your troubles and those of the world in general, let's get on with the Property Clinic with the questions that really matter. From Roy Pavitt. Hello, Roy. 3 questions. All absolutely world-shattering. Number 1, pineapple on a pizza. Number 2, red or brown sauce on bacon sandwiches. And number 3, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Roy, you're a man to my own heart. Pineapple on pizza is acceptable on a Hawaiian. I believe I'd quite like a Hawaiian myself. Actually, I went to Hawaii years ago. Oh my gosh, what a great place that is. It's a long way. It's a long way. Very romantic sounding. However, when you arrive at Honolulu, okay, which is on Oahu, which is the main island in Hawaii, you know, my image was kind of that thing with the plane landing on the runway, and like being those steps that they pull up to it, and then you walk down, and then there's girls or men with garlands, those thingies they're called leis, actually, I think they put round your neck to say welcome. That's kind of your image. Turns out though, Honolulu is like the 8th biggest city in America, so it wasn't quite like that at the airport. I have to say I was rather disappointed. Now, some of the other islands are like that, like the smaller islands in the Hawaiian archipelago. But Oahu isn't like that. And Waikiki Beach, I mean, you know, do you remember Hawaii 5-0? Do you? I mean, again, I'm like dating myself here. Hawaii 5-0? Great party song. You sit on the floor, go Was that a bit like Oops Upside Your Head? Oh, I don't know. Wah! Whatever. So I said wow then, because the light actually. Yes, oh no, we have lighting in this studio. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's not just a back office, thing. This is a properly lit studio. Unfortunately, the light wasn't very well attached. Scared a bit humus out of me there. Anyway, where was I? Hawaii. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hawaii 5-0. So anyway, the image is not like Hawaii. Well, it's supposed to be like Hawaii 5-0. It's not like Hawaii 5-0 at all. It's a nice beach, yeah, but it's got like all these hotels and not the front there. So Waikiki Beach not quite living up to expectations. But other parts of Hawaii are amazing. Anyway, that was a stupid ramble. So Hawaiian pizza, yes. I think we can have pineapple. Where did that go? That was like 3 minutes. I can understand why people don't like this section. Just turn it off. What am I talking about? Listen, I'm sorry. All right, don't watch it. Just turn it off now. All right, I won't take it personally. But just don't write horrible things to me, okay? I can't bear it. I'm like a little flower. I know. So there you go. Yes. Now, red or brown sauce on bacon sandwich. Oh, come on. I mean, come on. I love brown sauce, but really that's only goes with egg, doesn't it? I mean, egg with bacon. I mean, really? It's got to be red sauce on a bacon sandwich, surely? I mean, really? I think I did a Twitter poll once, and it definitely came out only marginally on the red sauce camp front side. But yeah, for me, got to be red. But I love brown sauce. In the right place. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? That will mean absolutely nothing to anybody unless you're a Monty Python fan. And all I would say to you, Roy, is that the African or the European swallow? Need I say any more? Thank you for that question. Oh, Wendy Clark, another life-changing question. Thank you, Wendy. On scones, or scones, do you jam first or cream first? Well, there is much division in the Roberts household. Yes. And not exactly squabbles, but heated discussions whenever the scones come out. I am definitely a jam first, cream on the top man, and I honestly can't see how else it works. I do believe that there's a difference depending on whether you do it in the Cornish fashion or the Devon fashion. I believe Devon is the way I do it, which is jam then cream, and I think Cornwall's cream then jam. Both, or do I do it cream then jam? You know what, you got me thinking now. No, I think I do cream then jam. Oh, Wendy. I'm internally confused. No. Well, there you go. So I cannot be more precise on that one. I think you've really got me thinking about that. I think I do cream then jam, but I started out saying jam then cream. Oh, wow. Wow, what's happening? Anyway, let's move swiftly on before I worry. Cat Pony. Hello, Cat Pony. Have you ever seen a property over the years which you wish you could have bought yourself? And any properties you've hated after being done up? Well, there's been lots over the time that I thought, that's not as many times as you might think. I remember one being on the estuary at Teignmouth in Devon, and it was had sweeping panoramas. That way you're looking out across towards Sheldon, and that way you're looking down the Teignmouth estuary, and that way you're looking out to sea, and it was just on this promontory, and like amazing views. It was like, wow. So I really liked that one. It was a horrible house, actually. It was former dog kennels or something, and it was right on state. But I liked it a lot. So that was definitely one I thought, nice one. Properties that I hated. Oh, God, sometimes people really do make a mess. You know, people just have interesting tastes sometimes, don't they? Hugh Good. Hello, Hugh Good. How are you, mate? Have you seen the US remake of Homes in the Hammer, Selling Sunset? And if so, will we see a Flintstones Jetsons style crossover episode in the future? What a great idea. So no, I haven't seen Selling Sunset yet, but I understand it is very popular and consists of some rather attractive Californian ladies, estate agents, supposedly selling houses. I think there is a bit of debate as to whether or not they are actually legitimate estate agents, but they might be. And I just don't think I've got the legs for it. But you never know. But I like the Flintstones Jetsons. Jetsons, much underrated, stable companion of the Flintstones, the Jetsons. Where Flintstones were set in prehistoric times, obviously, in Jetsons, in case you don't know. Picture Flintstones set in Stone Age times-ish. Yeah, I love them. Barney and Fred and Wilma and the Dino the dinosaur, and then Jetsons. Can't remember any of their names. No, it's family, and didn't they have like a robot thing? Anyway, will there be a crossover? I'd love to think so. Yes, I'll put it to the team. Don't hold your breath. Margot McLennan. Hello, Margot. From your extensive travels around the UK, what are a few of your favourite cities or towns? Ooh, nice question. Well, they're all nice questions. Well, I live just around Bath, and I love Bath. Bath can't go wrong. Pretty city. Tend to go for old, characterful cities. So I really like York, and I really like Harrogate. You know, brilliant location. I mean, Brighton's pretty. Edinburgh. I mean, you know, times you can't beat London, can you? With some of the bigger, yeah, no, London. I mean, I don't like London. Well, it's a major city, isn't it? It's quite extraordinary. Some of the major things they've got there are amazing. So, yeah, that's up there, but it's not so much as to live necessarily. Janie Mode. Hello, Janie Mode. As a first-time buyer, my son and his fiancée are looking for their first home. My son has no credit card and nothing on HP. What can he do to improve his credit score to make him more trustworthy in the eyes of mortgage lenders? Well, what you do have to actually do is take out credit and then pay it back. So get a credit card and don't just buy things on it, and then pay it all off at the end of the month. Don't start building up credit card debt. But if you start using your credit card and then paying it off, it shows you're a responsible user. And similarly with HP or hire purchase, take out something on a loan and then make sure you pay it back. Not something very expensive, because obviously if you're taking it on HP, you know, if you can't afford it, well, it's the only way to do it. But you know, if you've got the cash or you can afford to do it, then maybe buying it on HP is going to just bump up the cost a bit. But take things out, even if it's I'll tell you what, just getting a mobile phone and just getting a regular payment just shows that you are regular and reliable. So that's what you need to do to start building that credit, because you quite rightly can see that actually building up that credit file is very important when it comes to getting lending in the future. Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you? Does she know I'm coughing? That's it, really. How are you doing? Well, you know, I'm all right. I mean, I'm all right. I mean, I'm just like everyone, I'm a bit bored with this whole COVID thing, right? And it looks like we're going back into, you know, various bits of lockdown. You may well be in lockdown yourself already. Again, it's like, oh no. Ugh. So sometimes the weight of the world is on my shoulders, and other times it's not. I've got a very exciting project which I'm working on at the moment, which is my charity project. So in the next few weeks, we're going to be delivering a free copy of Sadsville, which is my children's book to do with mental well-being and helping kids just cope with emotions. We're going to be delivering a free copy of that to every single primary school that you can. I'm very, very excited about that. So I'm focusing on that project at the moment, and that's keeping me a little bit positive, which is good. Gareth Evans. Hello, Gareth. When will we be seeing new episodes, please, Martin? Well, obviously we were filming lots of new episodes, and then everything went a bit pear-shaped. We stopped filming, obviously, due to lockdown. We've started tentatively doing more filming again, and those episodes will be seen, well, those episodes that we've just filmed won't be seen for 6 months, but I have been doing voiceovers for the new episodes that we filmed prior to lockdown, and some of those will be going out, I believe, very, very soon, because they have been delivered to the BBC. B. Shelton. Hello, B. Shelton. How are you? Do you still have your flying jacket? Well, my flying jacket, you know what, I got it. It's classic. I'm surprised it was on the back of the door there. It used to be. It's like a leather, traditional, thick, you know, one of those things with the sort of majorly puffy, fluffy insert things, you know. I don't know. You know what I mean. I wore it once. That wasn't a very good description, was it? And on the show, it was about -20 outside, so I think I justifiably wore it. Well, the amount of the hassle I got from wearing this jacket, it's like, occasionally I have a sartorial faux pas, and people are right go at me for that. It's like, well, leave me alone. It was about -20, so shut up. Paul. Hello, Paul. Do you ever visit Tottenham Heath? Well, I was born literally just outside Tottenham Heath, so I've still got friends and things there, so I do go back, go to the mall, which is the pub, central town, and the bridge, I think it's called, on the Bridgewater Canal. So yeah, no, it's come on a bit since I was there. I was there obviously growing up, and now I think it's very trendy. They've got Zizzi's pizza place. Wow. And yeah, it's very sort of almost sort of football-y kind of, I think, not quite, but almost. So wow, yeah. So then to give you a short answer, I went to a school reunion last year, and it was a band that I played in for a little bit at school, and I played bass guitar in this band. And the band got back together again, and I actually played it on the stage, and it was awesome. And it was nice to see my mates. Back to the school, yeah. You've been done that? You've been back to the school you went to? It's a bit weird, but it was good. Martin, hi. Julie Stone. Hi, Martin. Do you have a favourite homes on an episode? Oh my gosh, wow, so many. I can't pin it down. So many over the years. Amazing transformations are the ones that get it. Or ones where something completely ridiculous has gone. Ones where I fall through the floor. I've had a couple like that where I've literally collapsed through the floor as I walked in or something like that. And they make good television. Talking to which, James Dean. Hello, James. Any plans for an outtake special? I would love them to do an outtakes. Over the years, we've all had all sorts of things go wrong. So an outtakes video would be quite brilliant, and I would love to do that. But yeah, I think it's going to happen. Rob M. Hello, Rob. Is it possible to get a mortgage on a fixed-term contract job? Partner recently had to swap jobs after never-ending furlough, yeah. Better paid but fixed contract for 10 months with roughly 30% deposit and a 50% shared ownership locally to us. So, I'm not a mortgage broker. I'm not a financial advisor. However, you need to reach out to an independent all-of-market mortgage broker who will be able to look at the whole of the market, as in the whole of the mortgage market, and tell you what is available that might suit your purposes and your needs, and work out if it's affordable and all those kind of things. So that is your first point of reference. George Dobson, hello George. Which footballer's house is the most unusual? This is obviously a reference to Atletico Mints. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen it. They've done these little videos, these animated cartoon videos of me visiting footballers' houses. And they're hysterical. Check them out, they're on Atletico Mints. And I can't remember whose I've been to. I think I was about to visit Jurgen Klopp's the last time I checked out. So yeah, check them out. They are very, 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 very funny. Peter Bovin. Hello, Peter. I need to sell my place ASAP. What's the quickest, apart from selling it cheap? Haha. Well, one of the reasons why a lot of people buy and sell at auction is because it's quick. You know, you are pretty much guaranteed, if you set your price realistically, you're likely to achieve a sale. If the sale goes through, it will complete in 28 days or less. So for a lot of people, that's pretty quick. Yeah, auctions should be something to consider. Steve Bryant, hello, Steve. Have curiosity, Martin. What sort of music are you into? Oh, a whole eclectic mix. Everything from, well, you know, my son's into some new stuff, which is like bang, bang, bang. But you know, I don't like classical. Reading the papers on a Sunday morning to classical music. Big grown up, that, isn't it? I like rock music. I like AC/DC, all the old school heavy rock. Quite like the new stuff like Ed Sheeran, Can't Beat Dire Straits, and all that kind of classic rock. I suppose if I was going to come it down, I'd say 80s and classic rock would be probably my sort of thing. Stephen Wallwork. There's probably another way to pronounce that, isn't there? Wallwork. Wallach? Well, we call him... Well, Stephen, please forgive me if I've got that wrong. Stephen Wallwork. I've just had dinner. Should I go for a run? Well, I mean, I'm not really the best person to ask. I don't do a lot of running. But I would have said after a dinner. That's not going to work, is it? That stuff's slushing around. If I go for a run, if I ever do, it's got to be first thing in the morning, right? When your stomach's empty. And yeah, that's not going to work. Our final question from Andrew Meadows. Hello, Andrew. When the crew are down at the auction, is the property pre-selected? Why do we end up seeing lots of people developing places more than once? Coincidence? Sorry if you've answered these before. No, I haven't asked this before. Well, we film everything at the auctions. Obviously, at the moment, we're doing a lot of stuff online, so there's no filming at the actual auctions. But the property isn't pre-selected. We just film everything we can, and we talk to the people and ask them if they want to take part. And people are serial developers. It's what professional developers do. They do one property and then they do the other. So the likelihood is we're going to see them again and again. And we feature, you know, people have been on lots and lots and lots of times. We probably draw a line under it after about 3 or 4. But yeah, you know, if they've got a good story to tell, then why not? So there you go. That's your questions for this week. Thank you very much for sending them in. You do that on a Monday, Ask Martin Monday, hashtag Ask Martin Monday on my Twitter at TV Martin Roberts. And if you like this video, that'd be good. If you subscribe, that'd be better. Enjoy your week. And yeah, all the best.